guys, it's Tiara, back to you with another video. Today's video is going to be sort of a thrift haul. I think I'm just going to call it a Haulternative. I really love watching thrift hauls. Lately I've been really obsessed with watching Angela Frizzado's. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I love thrifting and do it all the time, but I don't really talk about my pieces ever, so I was like, I could do that. I could do one. As some of you may know, I don't just buy thrifted clothing. When I can, I try to buy some things fair trade, and so I implemented some of those into this as well. So I guess this is more of a Haulternative than a thrift haul, but I wasn't sure what to call it because it's 90% thrifted things. And also, a lot of people don't really know what a Haulternative is. But yeah, pretty much I prefer to purchase my clothes either secondhand because that's the best for the environment, or I try to purchase clothing that is fair trade or has really great labor laws, just because I care about humans. And I don't think anyone should have to work for a couple pennies a day in a sweatshop under terrible conditions. So with that said, I am gonna just get right into the haul. So the first piece I actually got from my local thrift store, so unless you live near me, you're not going to be able to find this thrift store, but I absolutely love it. I think it's the best thrift store around. And I got this really cute top. I really like peasant tops. Always have. I haven't owned one in a little while, so I was really excited to see this in a color that I don't really already have in my closet. It's very light, it's very airy. When I bought it, I was specifically searching for good transitional pieces because this weather has been insane, and I wanted things with a little bit of sleeve action that were still breathable, that I could put on a sweater in case one day it's 80 and the next day it's 40. In that similar vein of transitional pieces, I bought this guy because I just thought the pattern was really fun. Again, I don't have too much red going on in my wardrobe, and it's another thing I can toss a sweater over. And speaking of sweaters, I bought the best sweater in the whole wide world. It is so chunky and grandma-y and warm, and I really love it. I've worn it so many, I think I wore it like twice a week since I have purchased it. It has been super great. It's very thick. Yeah, it's 100% acrylic, which isn't the most earth-friendly material, but I bought it from the thrift store, so I'm not contributing to new acrylic being made or manufactured. But also, I like acrylic things, even though I shouldn't, because it's pretty water resistant, so I spill things on myself a lot, so I know that I can wipe this off. It'll dry in like a minute or two, and acrylic is just super duper warm, and I don't know, I really love this sweater so very much. On the opposite end of the grandma spectrum, I bought this really pretty top. I actually had a top that was pretty similar to this. That top I have had for years, and for years it has not fit me properly. I absolutely love the way it fits at the top, but it's too short, which is crazy because I don't really have a torso. So every time I wear it, which is actually kind of often, I end up yanking it down. I'm self-conscious the whole time, but I just really love the top. So I have kept it all these years. It's at least 5 or 6 years old, and I bought it at the thrift store then. So it's held up pretty well. It just doesn't fit me properly. So I found this top, which is really, really similar. It's actually a richer red, I would say, than the top that I have, but I think this is gorgeous. The length is good, and I like that it's a little looser than the other one, but it's looser, but it's still fitted. I haven't worn it yet because the weather's been weird and I haven't had anywhere nice to go, but I will be getting a lot of use out of this because it's gorgeous. I also got this really pretty dress. I really love the sleeves. They kind of flare out. I think that's so cute. It's definitely more fall colored, so maybe not quite this season, although I think if I put some cute strappy sandals with it, it'll be spring. But yeah, I just thought it was really pretty. I have worn things with this cut before, so I already knew that it was very flattering, and I like that it's kind of casual and that you can kind of dress it up. So the last thrifted piece that I purchased was this really, really pretty sweater. I actually don't have a clip of me modeling this one because it needed to dry, still a little bit damp, but yeah, I really like it. It's really flowy at the top, but then it's fitted at the bottom, and I love gray. It's kind of thick, but it's not unbreathably thick. I like that it's a sweater, but it kind of has short sleeves. I don't know, it's really pretty, really fun, really comfortable, so I bought it. So the two boutique purchases that I bought, first off, these earrings actually that I am wearing right now. I don't know if you can see the detailing on them, but they're absolutely gorgeous. I love giant statement everything. So of course I was really attracted to these earrings when I saw them. I just went through, it's probably just a first round of getting rid of a lot of jewelry because I don't throw anything away. I have things that I have had since middle school, maybe late elementary school, just chilling in my jewelry box, collecting dust. So I decided it was time to do an overhaul since I probably wear the same about 10 to 15 pieces all the time. That actually kind of sounds like a lot, but I do actually get a lot of use out of a lot of my jewelry, but that tells you how much jewelry I had before. Anyway, so I had to get rid of these earrings that were really big statement pieces with a cool design on them that I absolutely loved and I had gotten at a thrift store before, but because they were so big and so thick, they were super heavy, and I just felt like every time I wore them I could only wear them for a little bit because it was really hurting my earlobes. So I saw these and I picked them up, and they're light as a feather. I absolutely love them. They're so pretty. The lady at the boutique actually helped me pick them out because there were a couple of them in different colors and I didn't know which one I wanted. I just knew that I wanted them. And then at that same boutique I got this shirt that I have been crumpling up this whole time. I think this is so me. It's pretty self-explanatory, crunchy granola type of tank top. I really like that it has the big muscle tanky kind of arm holes, so it is the softest material I've ever felt in my life. I think it's rayon, I'm not sure. But this is made in the US, made in Los Angeles, so I thought it was okay to purchase this because even at boutiques sometimes I'll still check where something is coming from, and if I really want to purchase it because I love supporting small businesses, and that's always something kind of difficult, is balancing supporting small businesses and supporting fair trade. I look for things that hopefully say made in the US and things that are made out of like a good material, so I know that if anything, at least it will last a long time, which is in its own right a way to fight fast fashion. And then the two fair trade items I wanted to talk about are both from Packed Apparel. I buy Packed Apparel things online, but you can also find them at Whole Foods. So I had purchased underwear, which are not in the box because I obviously needed underwear. So they have a couple different options for undies, so I like to get them there because that's a good staple piece that everybody needs and is an easy way to at least make some sort of fair trade purchase. Everything's also organic cotton. There might be some other things, like there's definitely spandex in almost everything, but otherwise the main ingredient is, do you say that for clothes? Well, the main ingredient is organic cotton. And then these I technically didn't purchase, but during Christmas time, and it looks like actually now, according to what's inside the box, they started doing this thing where I guess you get a free pair of socks depending on what you purchase. I'm sure there's like a price range or something for when you're qualified to get some free socks, but my mom had gotten some of their leggings for me for Christmas, and they came with a free sock coupon. It took a little while, but you know, a couple months later, I got some free socks. I think these are so cute. They've got little wooden buttons on them, and they're over the knee socks, which I happen to really like. Maybe it's the former private schooler in me, but I have been wanting to buy a pair that don't look like private school for a little while, so I'm very grateful for these. I'll probably be getting another one soon. And yeah, I've gotten socks from them before too though, so that is another thing that I purchased. Leggings, underwear, and socks are the three things that I have purchased from them thus far, and I'll probably be purchasing other things. Oh no, that's a lie. I also have a tank top, my white tank top. But as my clothing wears out, that'll definitely be a place where I choose to purchase most of my basics because I think that they're really great, they're really comfortable, customer service is nice, free socks, man. You know, so I definitely recommend that you check them out if you have not heard of them. So thank you so much everyone for joining me on this thrift haul slash haulternative. If you liked this kind of video, make sure that you let me know in the comments. I'm not sure how many of these I would be posting because I am trying to scale down on my shopping habits. I have been for about a year, but you know, I'll definitely be at the thrift store purchasing things, especially since I am getting married. I will probably be purchasing more like householdy type of things and furniture and stuff, so that might be fun to do a haul like that if you're interested. I don't know. But yeah, just let me know if you liked it. As usual, let me know what other kind of videos you would like to see from me, and I hope you all have a great day. Guys, it's so hot.